Welcome back to Popup with a Pop-Up. I'm 3 Bear Minimum, and I'm part of the Dan Fano Club. You know what that means? Dan Fano. All right, so today we're going to be putting on these underbelly lights on the camper, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did this. The first thing I've already done is a done deed went underneath, and I drilled a hole, and I pulled me in a little wire, What I'm going to need to do with this wire here, because we're going to hook this into our little control center here. If you haven't watched the video on how to install that, go ahead and watch that first, because you're going to need that for this. So we're going to go ahead. It's a 16 gauge wire. Go ahead and splice it or strip it. Put on a blue slip connector. And after you've done this, dig a wire, let it go. We're not going to hook it up to the last. We got our lights. And this one here had a little mishaps. These magnets are really powerful. So powerful when it attaches something and I try to pull it off, the JB weld I put on the back came off. So we're going to redo this with JB weld. I'm going to scuff this up and re-glue it. But I have one left. But I still have this one here, get the magnet on the back of it. We're going to strip a little bit more wire off of here because I'm going to need to put a slip connector on this, and that's going to be my ground lead. Okay, made a mistake. I put the ring connector onto the positive wire. Don't tell anybody about that, because if you tell anybody I did that, I will come there and I will haunt you for life. Don't tell anybody I made a mistake. Okay, so under this camper here, we got our wire coming out of the floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light, I just have it stuck here for momentarily. I'm going to take these lights, I think I'm going to mount them right about here, and I'm going to have to go ahead and cut my wire nut it onto the end of the connector, and then I'm going to tap a hole, and then I'm going to mount my ground. You don't want to take and tap the ground while it's in there, otherwise the wire will twist up and just break on you. So go ahead, tap your hole first, put your I'm gonna do it with self-tapping screws, and let's go ahead and get to it. I thought about mounting my light up inside this channel here, but then I realized my water tank is right there hanging down, so I'm gonna hit that thing before I hit these lights on anything. So we're good to go. So I went ahead and drilled a small pilot hole. And now I'm going to come back and take a self-tapper and throw it through there. All right, we got the self-tapper through. Let's back it out and put our ground wire on. There we are. Good to go. Go ahead and hook up our positive, and we'll see how bright she is. I would have had to put it right here at the across this member, and I cannot move it. It'll break the JB weld off trying to move that thing. That magnet is powerful. It ain't going nowhere. This light set came with these little squeeze connectors here. So all you got to do is squeeze it, put the wire in, let it go, and then on the other side, you got the same thing. Squeeze it, put the wire in, let it go. We're going straight to ground. I only need to use one side of this. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so just that simple. Went ahead and I zip tied it up. Got to cut my tails off, and then I'll take and cut another wire. I'll put it into this connector here. I'll run it through all the holes on the frame rail here, and we'll install the other light on the other end of the camper. Let's get to it. Okay, we got a wire ran all the way down through all the holes in the frame rail. The holes in the frame rail is for the propane line. So they're also lined with a plastic grommet. So I'm not going to have any cut sections either for my positive wire. Hooray! There you have it, all hooked up. It's good. And check them out tonight.